Yo, 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 welcome to the Mountainside stream, the 65 coming in. Yo, I'll be with you very shortly. Yo, 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 welcome! Welcome to the MountainsHide stream. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, oh yo, 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 welcome. How you doing? I'm your host, Zach. We're listening to some music, we're goofing around, we're talking shit. The 65 through from Blazing Beats, the 25 coming through from Papa Blazin'. Woo! Let's go, lads. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Yes, we're here to listen to some music. We're here to get funky. You know what I mean? A little more of a structured stream than the last one. A little more of a structured environment. A little more of a put together sort of succinct things are happening. But God, did I have fun on Men's Corner with Walt Whistle the other night. Holy fuck. Dude, that shit was genuinely hilarious. I laughed my ass off for several hours. 6 hours, in fact. So yeah, really happy about that. Really happy about Men's Corner. It's funny. I don't know how often me and Warp are going to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So another cool thing that is new. We have a whiteboard. We have a whiteboard and we have markers and we have an eraser. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. You can like put something on the whiteboard for us, you know, to occasionally look at. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm happy we have a whiteboard. I need it for when artists record anyway, because I don't know if y'all are familiar with doing like EPs and stuff, but when you're going through the parts that get to be done, it's much easier if you like draw it out on a grid and be like, guitar, song 1, song 2, song 3, tick, tick. You know what I mean? That ensures that you finish all the parts off. So this is good for when I have any artists in. But beyond that, it's just good for content. Random shit at the start of the stream. All right then. That's idea number 1. There you go. Bro is dunking. My camera's not good enough. That's why we have this goal. Because even on this angle, if I had a better camera, we'd be able to see that just fine. If you want to see the whiteboard, well, shit. Let's get a new camera. Dude, it's funny that you say that because this is literally a stick man. That was like the first thing I drew. So great minds think alike. This is day one. We've got a stick man. God damn. Oh my dear Lord, the sneezing is oh, Jesus. You know, I think I'm ready and then I sneeze and I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. That shit's gonna take me out, man. I reckon I'll be just 65 enjoying a cup of tea and then bam, heart attack. Brought on by a sneeze. That's I don't know why I'm clapping for that. I don't know why I'm clapping for that, but that's might just be the way I go out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, if you haven't been here before, if you're wondering what the format is, we watch a bit of music, informational videos. We kind of get into some, you know, see what our favorite musicians are doing, see what the producers are doing, see what's happening maybe on the red carpet a little bit. But mostly we're just getting into the weeds of musical discussions and learning how to improve. And then beyond that, we just listen to your music for the rest of the stream. Oh yeah. I'm gonna duck out. I got a coffee that's nearly ready on the bench. So just give me 1 second. I got a video here that I'm gonna pop on. A little red carpet, man. A little red carpet, man. Wouldn't we all, brother? Wouldn't we all? All right. You know what? Let's bring it up. Look, I've already commented on this on my, I've already commented on this Tiger AI thing. It sounds awful, and it is awful, and it's not music. Anthony probably agrees with me. I mean, after all, he did say not music. So, look, he disambiguates and elaborates better than I do. Let's be honest. There's a reason why people like listening to him talk, and it's because he's very good at laying out his conversation in a way it's easy to absorb. I think I'm interesting to listen to, but only if you have patience for someone that's got aggravated ADHD. You know what I mean? So I've got a lot to learn of presenters like this who can put things in a way where it's widely understandable. I think I have some stuff to learn off not the specifics of his opinions, but rather his ability to capture viewers in the way he expresses himself. I think that's what I have to learn about Anthony, which is why I like watching him. You guys know that I disagree with him about half the time. So we're not exactly similar in the way we look at music. However, I still have respect for him. I still do. Let's see what he's got to say while I go and get my coffee.
Yeah, hi everyone. This new Tyga Starface album, it's not music. Yeah, here we have a brand new record from rapper, songwriter Tyga, a guy who across hip-hop's mainstream cultural crest in the 2010s was buoyed by some really massive hits, but simultaneously over the course of his career failed to really forge anything that you could even say was even close to like a classic album. And while Tyga is not completely forgotten in the modern hip-hop meta, that's for sure, things over the past 10 plus years have shifted within rap so radically sonically, from an aesthetic standpoint, from a musical standpoint. It's hard to imagine a place right now where a Tyga type of rapper could really succeed and thrive and grow their audience commercially, which again, I think is the reason why we haven't seen him going viral in recent years like we have in the past. I mean, if Tyga had to start today, I don't know if a song like Rack City would really take off. So from a commercial standpoint, I personally, as a critic, am not surprised to find, and certainly don't begrudge Tyga, the feeling or the itching, burning desire to maybe switch things up and try something new, because no matter what genre you operate in order to stay on top in the music industry, especially long term, eventually you've got to switch it up. You've got to evolve. You've got to change with the times. And maybe on some level, Tyga has been struggling with that answer as to what to do next. But
that is actually a very poignant reality, is that as a musician, not just as a rapper, you have to move and adjust with the times. And I think this has been like a real false alarm for, like, not a false alarm, but like it's been a false flag for adjustment to the future. A lot of people, rappers, musicians in general, saying, oh, it's the same as the evolution we saw with auto-tune. No, it's notably different. The reality is it's completely unethical, unlike auto-tune, and you don't have your hands on it like producers had their hands on auto-tune. So no, it's not like auto-tune. No, it's not the new next shit as far as like what Tyga's done. And yeah, I think Anthony just raises a great point.
I think recently he discovered exactly what he wants to do. The solution, as it were, came in the form, I presume, of a song that not only has been going viral on the internet, but actually climbing the charts in recent weeks too. That would be the new Phoenix Flexin track, Rubbers. A very odd song from this West Coast artist who at one point was mostly known for his involvement with the rap group Shoreline Mafia. But with this solo track, Phoenix was doing nothing of the sort in terms of, that group's typical style, which is typically this very kind of anxious, intense take on trap music, hyphy, and gangster rap. But no, Phoenix Flexin's Rubbers actually embraces a little bit more of a mystical, dazzling 80s synth pop sound, which obviously took a lot of longtime fans and now a lot of new listeners as well by complete surprise, because again, this is not his usual thing. So of course, some skeptics started coming around, wondering what exactly was the source of this sonic shift, especially given the vocals on the track sound almost nothing like any vocal Phoenix has laid onto any song previously. Now, of course, very quickly, allegations of this song being AI generated began to crop up, and for weeks and weeks and weeks from Phoenix and his collaborators, we saw denial after denial, explanation after explanation as to why the AI...
Hey, quick random mixing question. Have any of you guys only had middle, low frequency issues confront you? Like, I'm dealing with an acoustic song I'm mixing right now, and the whole thing sounds dope. I'm A&Bing it, and it sounds dope. I'm listening to other acoustic songs I really like, and I'm playing mine, like, the chorus beside each other. It sounds full, it's loud, it's well balanced. However, when I take it to the car, the mid-lows are just like not, when I play it quietly, it A and B's fine. But if I turn it up and then I turn the other song up, the other song that's not mine plays way better in the car at loud volumes. And what I realized is your car will present mid-low frequency crowdedness, that is 200 hertz up to like 600 hertz. It'll show you that shit so much easier than other systems. So if you ever want to know if your low end is crowded, take it to well, look, I've got a Kia Cerato. What is the Kia Cerato in America? What's the Kia Cerato in America? Kia Forte. Yeah. So if you've got a Kia Forte, like around like 2015 to 2020 model, you're going to be able to relate to what I'm saying. It's a pretty popular car. You guys will probably be pretty familiar with it. But yeah, the point is that that particular car stereo plays, and maybe all car stereos, they play mid-low frequencies. Like, you can really tell when you turn the stereo up. So if you're wondering about how to balance your low end, middle low, not like sub, but middle low, dude, jump in the car, check it out. It'll fucking tell you, bro. It'll fucking tell. Because as soon as I did that, came back upstairs, dealt with the frequency, took it back to the car, mix is finished. That was like the last balance issue. And I couldn't hear this clearly in my headphones. I couldn't hear this clearly in my speakers or in my phone or in my laptop. So just beware. You must do the car test. There is a reason we have the car test. And I think mainly it's because of the mid-low build-up that is more obvious in cars. So heed my warning. Do the car test. Mid-low build-up is real. Otherwise, you're going to release your track. Everybody's going to say, hey, this is a good mix. Hey, this is a good mix. Hey, this is a good mix. And then randomly, you're going to have a person be like, why is it so muffled? And then you're going to try and take it to the club or a bigger system, and it's going to be turned up, and you're going to be like, why is this so muffled? Why did it sound good in my laptop? Why does it not sound good in this larger or car system? Yeah. It blew me away. It continues to blow me away over the years.
Allegations were false. But after more allegations, more digging, and even some exposure, eventually Phoenix did come around and admit AI was actually used in the process of generating rubbers. And given the lack of transparency we have seen about that up until now, it's probably more AI than even now he is letting on. But while Phoenix was struggling, trying to figure out his next move and how exactly he was going to spin this whole AI thing, clearly Tyga was silently plotting behind the scenes, figuring out how he could...
Wait, bro was silently taking advantage of the same AI in the background to literally rip off the same shit and do the same fucking thing. It just... Dude, in this economy, being a shit person really, really pays. That's what Tyga has taught me. It just really pays to be unethical and crap.
One, also put out some AI music that would climb the charts. And two, maybe base a whole album cycle around it too, which he very clearly has. Now, since the release of this record, it has come out that Tyga did actually use AI in the creative process. But even he was not completely honest with this fact out of the gate with this Starface record. And while we don't have full details on that yet, personally, I'm inclined to believe that it's probably more than he's willing to let on, just like Phoenix. In fact, there are elements of the 10 tracks on this album that lead me to believe that they are entirely, wholly AI generated.
Oh yeah, they are. They are. The specific AI that they used has a bit of a different flavor to Suno's, and that's why they reckon that they're on it, because it like does things that Suno does badly well. But here's the thing. It does things that Suno does well, badly, and any producer or mix engineer is going to hear that. I mean, you must hear it all day these days, Blazing. You're flicking through reels. Oh, no, that's AI. Oh, no, that's AI. Okay, this is real. Not a big fan of this, but at least it's real. Next. Like us producers, us mix engineers, we have gained the skill of active listening, where we sit down and we pick a specific instrument. And because we've gained that skill over years and years of commitment, we've learned to know specifically when we pick that out, psychologically, what is the timbre of the note? What is the specific airiness factor when I psychologically isolate this guitar? what verb is on it. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where, like, when you learn active listening, even as a music enthusiast, like, I saw a video where Chris D'Elia was fucking nailing the AI selections with one of his old acting colleagues. He was just nailing every single selection. So people that are like in media and in entertainment and music enthusiasts and stuff, you've just got to be committed to understanding the difference. Yeah, understand the difference and you can avoid AI, just as our boy Blazin here has.
Which I will get into, but first, let me say this. Presuming charitably that this album was only 25% AI generated, and quantify that however you want.
Nah, that's false.
The fact still remains that this record serves...
I'll tell you what they did. They got the stems and they passed it to a real mix engineer. That's what they did.
As an example of the most disgusting and annoying and cynical use case for this technology, insofar as using it to just generate music and upload it to the internet. Because here you have an artist who clearly is at a complete loss as to what to do in terms of the next step of his career. And so what does he do? He just looks at the charts and picks the one thing that stands out in terms of a new direction or trend or sound that's grabbing some people's ears, and then heads to what is essentially a musical Xerox and just pumps out 10 random low-grade, low-effort songs.
Musical Xerox is hilarious, dude.
Like, literally the act of treating music purely like a commodity, purely like a product, a commercial product, like a consumable, flavorless, industrial goop that you just package and put on the store shelf for a super cheap price so as many people buy it as possible. This album is the reduction of the artistic, of the creative process, simply down to that. It's a simple, cliche formula followed by a machine, and then has Tyga's name slapped on top of it, except not really, because in order to justify
how good is
this
it? Musical Xerox, bro.
Tyga came up with this whole different persona, this Starface persona, not only in order to sell people on this musical change here, but also, I think, to give himself personally a bit of a degree of separation, because really, truly, how much of him is actually going into this project? Let's get into the sound and direction of this album, though. Look, this is essentially the record that you would be handed if you went into any generative music platform and typed in the term 80s with a bunch of other tags and just repeated that process over and over and over and over. Because as somebody who actually loves and is passionate about a lot of 80s music, there's no real one direction or sound or style or influence that is kind of like a continuous thread through all of these songs. This is a record that would only feel consistent and would only feel thematic to you if you were looking at the 80s from a bird's eye view, maybe even from a lack of experience, like you didn't live through any segment of 80s music at all. So to you, yeah, maybe at a distance, contemporary R&B and synth funk and synth pop and new jack swing and new wave and freestyle, maybe all of these genres sound the same to you, because again, these were all sounds and styles that were prevalent throughout the 1980s, and if you lived during that time, all of these genres were very distinct movements that were super separate, for the most part separate, and had very distinct pioneers and artists that were at the forefronts of these movements. And through Tyga releasing this album that is just this complete mishmash of ill-defined 80s slop, it sort of creates this closed loop where the reference points are kind of scuffed, and you're not actually doing this out of celebration or out of adoration for the artists who created these sounds and styles in the first place. Instead, what you end up getting is a series of tracks that have no consistency, no vision, no direction, and just sound like watered-down versions of the most most popular, most accessible things that sort of represent that era musically. So you have songs on this thing that sound like a much worse version of like a Prince hit or two. Almost like you took Steve Lacy and at gunpoint forced him to record 3, 4, 5 Prince ripoffs.
Took Steve Lacy at gunpoint.
You've got tracks on this thing where the synths and bass lines feel like a blatant Rick James ripoff. And if you're at all familiar with 80s hits, or especially like novelty 80s hits, you know how weird and corny anomalies like Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time are. And yet so much of the material on this album feels like an even weaker version of that. Not to mention on at least several songs here, I'm kind of getting big Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me vibes too. It feels like whatever AI Taiga used to generate the production on this record was just trained on a sampler of like the biggest 80s hits, and that's it. So like, not only is the vagueness, the lack of specificity in terms of how this record approaches 80s vibes kind of a tell in terms of it being
chocolate
AI,
rain, chocolate rain, chocolate rain. Hello, Emily. Emily 6. Oh yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. Or Amelie. Yeah, maybe it's Amelie. Welcome in, though. Welcome in. I can't believe Chocolate Rain was serious, by the way. You remember that? And then when it blew up as a meme, he was like, I gotta stay quiet so I don't ruin it. And I was like, I'm thinking like, bro, like that must have been tough. You know, because first of all, no one was taking your shit seriously. I mean, I wasn't. I know that. Anyways, I felt bad for the Chocolate Rain guy when he came out and said, oh, the song was actually supposed to be serious, but I don't want to rock the boat, so legit just like let it slip and just kept doing my thing. Bum 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 bum. Whoops. Alright. Well, I'm done with this video. I've heard enough. I've heard enough of where that came from. Oh, yes, I've heard enough. Alright. Let's continue. If you want to get your music in, that's what the stream is about. Exclamation submit, exclamation LINESKIP. But you already know that. Because you've been in feedback streams before. You are aware. Oh yes. Alright, what do we got here to watch? Oh my god, Travis Barker? On Joe Rogan 2 days ago? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, eh? I'm not too sure about bothering to look in to that. You know what I mean? Oh shit. All right. Well, what we got in the way of music? Fucking nothing. All right, we're watching more videos. This is just a song I like, man. Also, the casting for the clip, really interesting. This is an Australian band that's no longer, they're defunct, but the understated mixes and, not understated mixes, but understated music writing and production, that it doesn't need to be huge to be effective. The hugeness is in the emotion. And so you don't need to like make things loud or make things intense or blow them out, because when you write the song properly, that's what it does anyway. Like, you let the song breathe and it feels emotionally huge. That's my point. And that's what happened here. Like, it's an understated song. It's a pulled back song. It just has a few shakers and a beat, right? And a calm vocal. But I think by the end of it, by the climax, it's super, like, heavy emotional. Like, it feels, like, really big and emotional. In a way that, like, exemplifies this idea I'm expressing here. Yeah. I learned a lot about music writing, listening to these guys and listening to the way they structure tunes and stuff. It's just really impactful, but it's like really understated in the writing, I think. WCK. What, dude, what are these guys doing now, by the way? Like, I dyed my hair black from blonde after I heard, I guess she's my raven now, not the dove that I'm used to. That is a fucking beautiful lyric, dude. Holy shit. Wow, dude. Gorgeous lyrics, man. Fuck. This is so unique. This is art. Yeah, true. Yeah, this is an Australian band. They were signed to Future Classic, which was the label that Flume helped blow up because he, I think, was one of their first huge worldwide successes. And so, obviously, when you're lucky enough to have a small label and then you get the one artist that goes worldwide, your label is then able to go on and prosper. Because of the finances rewarded by the successful work. Yeah, man. Very cool. Very cool. All right. What are we looking at here in the way of songs, mate? Oh, dude, I love that. All right, let's watch a video. Because I've been speaking about low end, and then this popped up on my feed. So.
Ooh, low end. Watch your low end.
Okay.
It's a little bit, everything else is sounding great.
It's funny too, because this is the exact same issue that my track has. Like, exactly. Like, the whole thing sounds great, and then it's just the low end fucking it up. But if you're not listening, like, if you're not, basically, if you're not in like a big system or a car system, this is way harder to hear through like headphones or whatever. Like the low end problem he just pointed out didn't really. Thanks, Blazin. It didn't really occur to me, like, as I'm watching this, I'm just relating to the fact that I know it's a problem because if you put this in the car, it would be. But through my current system, this low end only sounds like a little bit problematic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound that bad, but I guarantee you put this in my car, it'll sound like shit.
Yeah, that'll get your dynamics, that'll hog your dynamics processing.
Okay.
Where is my Discord? What do you mean, where is my Discord? Type exclamation Discord. Where is my Discord? Well, it's hosted online. I assume that Discord uses Amazon Web Hosting. They have server space all across the United States and the world. Also, there's links being spammed constantly. There's also links up here and in the title.
So what am I hearing? Don't know exactly, but it's too much of something down below 100. It's most likely just like sub frequency information.
It's like right here.
Okay, so I do have a question to go along with this, because whenever I do the visual analyzer on the references, it seems like none of the references do the high pass on like 20 and below, but like your videos always show.
Before you were a herbally infused cosmonaut, we used to do exclamation Discord. I mean, you can still do that. Herbally infused. Wait, I'm a Russian astronaut that's doing weed? What? Wait, what?
That you do it all the time, and so
You
so
don't
like
have to. This isn't me pulling this up. For me, isn't necessarily like, oh, this is the move you should do.
Mhm.
I was simply going to try to find where that energy lived.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, you don't need to do any sort of cut necessarily. I'm just more or less trying to say, hey, when is that feeling
Oh, I get what you mean. You were saying space. Okay, I get you.
go away? Like as I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's kind of what I'm doing here. But does that clear up what you're talking about at all? I'm happy to address what you're saying still. Like,
Oh no, go ahead. I just I did have that was a question I had, was in terms of, that's a side question. So
yeah,
continue.
Happy to address it. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about here. Okay, so it's somewhere below like 50 and below or something, right?
Got the squinty eyes, bro. I'm sober as a judge. I've been working today, man. I've had to do like edits. I've had to do up some applications. I've had to do some tax stuff, and then exercise, and then I hung out with mum. Yeah, same. I've just had one of those days where it's just like would be completely inconvenient, you know, to smoke. So I think unfortunately I'll be sober until later tonight. I think it's Monday, bro. It's just one of those fucking days. Yo, we said the same thing about it. Yo, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure if I feel high without it. I kind of feel I'm in that like anxious to sober place right now where I'm just like I if I'm not concentrating, I'm uncomfortable. So let's see what this guy has to say. I think it's like low. I think his bass problems are like sub stuff, but
Again, some headroom here. You can see. Kind of tighten things up. We got about a dB and more of headroom, which gives us more headroom going into the master when we go to like limit and get things up louder. This is a very dynamic track. So that's it. Honestly, like I don't really have any other notes other than just that low end. Pull this off. And then we're going to use this to drop down 30. Another, let's see, 3 decibels.
nice. Yeah, this is good info. It's not exactly applicable to me. Mine's more in the mid-low space, but this is still very good info. I've already attacked the sub information in my track. Like I've already solved that. That's fine. But this is very good info. Just because humans hear low stuff worse. So the natural response is usually to turn it up, and especially for people in bass music. But then what happens is not only do you get like a crowded low end that doesn't work in larger systems and cars typically, or at high volumes, but the crowded low end, it takes up a lot of volume for your headroom. And what that means is you don't get to turn it up as loud. So not only do you have a mix that sounds worse when it's loud, but you have a mix that's quieter than its potential max still dynamic loudness. So Yeah, so it's just one of the many situations where like more doesn't equal better in mixing, and I think that's a super valuable takeaway here. Yeah.
There we go.
W. Yo, shout out mastering.com extra and mastering.com. You know what? We might, oh, that's the extra channel? Well, it looks like I'm already following them, and for good reason. And for good reason. I'll check that video in the track in case you want to scratch up and catch up on any sort of, I mean, I'm sure most of you already know how to clear up the low end. However, if you just want to do a bit of like research and sort of like, you know, because if you don't use it, you lose it sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, even just learning shit again that you already know is good. Oh, my friend just sent me a message and it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. Alright. We're going to go on a short ad break. We're going to be back after these short messages. Stick around. We're going to be listening to your music. Well, maybe. Shit. You want to submit some? Be my guest. Hey, hey. Here at the MountainsHide stream, I'm the head of audio. The one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible, even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the MountainsHide stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises type demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, head of audio doesn't pay that well. So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence that this moment has created, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I could get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles. So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for each other, and I'm here for you. Next time you submit, remember, you're supporting the community, you're supporting the stream, and most importantly, you're supporting the head of audio. MountainsHide. We do music feedback, and you do donations, because even this king needs to eat. Oh, hi, my name's Zach, aka MountainsHide, and this is MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked, 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 MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked is a little different from other beat battles. You'll fight from a ranked all the way from bronze up to Grandmaster, with our new and improved rank spreadsheet that automatically calculates values for all battles that you'll never see. Our distributed ranking system that'll be a combination of our ELO system and all judges' scores. Please collaborate with me, streamers. I need help. The glee on your face. Imagine the glee you'll experience when you find out that you're way higher rank than you thought we'd think you were. Imagine the distraught nature of your emotions when you find out that your rank is much worse than you thought we'd think it was. Claim superiority over those noobs in chat. MountainsHide Ranked. Get ready to be absolutely furious, purely overjoyed, or just neutral. MountainsHide wrecked. Get wrecked and win the favor of your peers or something like that. Have you been stuck in the regular queue on a feedback stream? Are you unable to pay for your own line skips, even with channel points? Every day, a member of the regular queue suffers. But it doesn't have to be this way. Be the change you want to see in the world. Change a regular queue participant's life today. Gift a line skip to a regular queue homie and change their life today. Oh yeah. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Are we ready for some music? What up, Skelecat? What up? How you doing? We got a little bit of music coming up. We got Chaser Boy Pooh. That's right, Chaser Boy Pooh up first. I assume this would be our new chatter. Yes, indeed it is. If you're in the chat, Chaser Boy, please let me know. We'll run your song right now. Right this very minute. We will. Doing so good? What makes you so good? I mean, I know people don't usually need a reason to be just good, but so good means, at least in my books, I mean, what are you going to reference that? If that's your neutral, what are you going to reference that against when something actually fantastic happens? Nothing. So if nothing has happened for you to be that way, I would say just calm down. Oh, shit. When I get that song further along, I'll send it your way. Nice. Yes, I see you. All right, let's do it tonight. Fucking kill me, Skelekai. Your system of rating your days is all whack. Yeah, exactly, Blazin'. That's what I'm saying. I like your tone. I think it's just vocal mix on this one for me. I do like your vocal tone. It's interesting. It has like a cool, like smooth, like a baritone feel to it. Forgive me, Father. Once it's all over, I got 4 bad ones waiting on us up in VIP. Bottles of Patron and Ace of Spade for some rose. These shows is getting freaky, it's time to go to the next stop. She's whispering in my ear, I wanna be your freak, it's getting deep. That's all I needed to hear. Let's back it up and hit the Airbnb. We get them to the house, they start stripping, so you know what's up. We take them to the baddest girl on girl, trying to join in. They kissing on me, touching on me, sucking on me. Now I'm ready. My nigga spaz. He on 10, he on Freddy time, we pound him out. And after that, we do the chasers dance. Fresh for the pick, a nigga fresh than a bitch. Who came before, you know your boy on that tip. We at the B&B, them bitches on dick. Is it the charm or the fit? No, it's the time with Ricky pulling the pill. No other time to be alive than when you fucking with us. No niggas ain't fucking with us. No, you know we slutting. This vocal mix is suiting quite a bit more. Ain't loving bitches, love a freaking geek. I need a bitch to sneak. Come fuck me like you owe me. You don't know it, but that pussy wanna know me. Get to know it, lick that cool. I want it to be a little louder, just a pinch louder. But I do like this vocal mix. Both of your performances are good though. I think both of your performances are cool. But yeah, just the there's like a real like hissy high end on that first vocal that takes away from the quality feeling. Yeah, so I would just investigate that. Look at that high end space above 10 kilohertz on this vocal EQ, and have a look at what you could do to like dynamically control that high EQ on that first vocal. I think that would help the vocal come across more professional if we had like for example, like a dynamic multi-band on that top end of the vocal, somewhere in between like 10 and like 16 kilohertz. Somewhere, you'll have to find it. But yeah, somewhere in there, I think that would help.
Before I pull it, taste that ass like I ain't know it. This pimp nasty, I get nasty like you want it. Oh, y'all girl on girl, and I be flipping girl. I fuck a bitch's world, I fuck the hook a bitch and curve. Can't lie, I get on bitches' nerve. Asshole the title I deserve. She wonder why she sat up late at night and cried. I gave that D away that night. It may be wrong, but I can't lie. I got that pussy on my mind. I hit that line. She give it to me every time.
Amazing. Cool. Yeah, beat's cool. Beat's pretty hard, I think. I will say, though, the first vocal has, like, a unique personality about it, but the second vocal feels like it's cool, don't get me wrong, but there's something very I've heard before about the tone of it. Like, the first vocal seems, like, more, like, unique and more, like you could hear who that was every time you heard that vocal, but the second vocal is cool, but it sounds more samey, I guess. Yeah. Overall though, nice flows from both artists here. Both rappers were in the pocket, I think. And yeah, overall the song's pretty cool, but just lacking in the vocal mix, I think. That's like the main thing for me. Just getting that vocal mix up to standard, I think is going to change reactions for you entirely. But still, I gotta say, good job. For all things considered, it still had a good flow to it, man. You still did your job. Thank you for the submission. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, dude. Oi, props where props are deserved. I think you did a good job on those flows. For sure. All right. What are we doing here? All right, we're looking at more music from the chat. I do believe... Wait, where are we at? Oh, dear Lord. This is hilarious. My dear Lord. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by things on my other screen. Let me know if you're in the chat. Deb Metronome will jump into it. What else have we got here? What else have we got here in the way of music content? What time is it? It is 1:43 p.m. on a Monday afternoon. Yes. We just do one regular song each stream, by the way. How it feel to be in the future? Strangely similar to being in the present. Strangely similar. Yeah. So obviously we're on the real time. Oh, dude, funny, actually, hilarious viewing. Now, this isn't serious music, but you may have seen this on your feed. Be Unstoppable? I mean, believe it or not, people don't actually take that well. I have many times been sitting in this room with my friends smoking and drinking and tried to use this. Bro, it works once before they're like, yo, can you not? I mean, like, could you just laugh maybe? Like, it like literally never works. Not that I expected it to work, but it was worth a try, you know? It was worth a try. Look, this is a funny, can I have a pocket track? Bro, you got a whole catalog of tracks in the pocket. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, there we go. See? Great minds. Clarity, great minds. Think alike. How you doing, bro? Alright, let's laugh at this track because these girls are hilarious.
I'm just gonna slide right back. Like, and that's what I told her. Like, girl, get it back in what? I'm not afraid to catch a body. I've caught a body before. Plenty of bodies. Like, she's a fucking whore. No, like, there was blood everywhere. Oh, I bet there was. I kind of loved it.
Night, that was cold.
Yeah, I got a wedgie in my ass and it's tight.
He hit it from the back, now I'm bleeding on that pipe.
Are we going out? I'm trying to have a night.
Oh, you're bringing guns, cause I don't like to fight.
Sister, tell me what you want. I'm on the same shit.
BFF for life, we in the same clique.
Yeah, we twinning at the mall. We got the same fit. Yeah, you twin with that bitch. You both like lame dicks. You should be ashamed. Why you wearing fake?
Yo, what mix engineer and producer fucking hard carried this is my question. Like, don't get me wrong, this is fun. This is super fun, and I support these girls doing this because it's hella fun. And everybody needs humorous music. Like, everybody everywhere needs some form of like hilarious music. But what producer and mix engineer made this shit work? Like, I need to know, man. Because bro's got superpowers. Guarantee they were laughing. There's no way they made this seriously. Nah. The whole, if you look through her YouTube, the whole project is like pretending to be hard as fuck, like pretending to be gangster, blah, blah, blah. Like it's a comedy music endeavor that she's doing. This is a collaboration. But yeah, it's fully like her whole history. But like, if you go back like 6 years, you can see her journey into realizing like she struck gold by making people laugh. And then every song after that is just like, because if you look at one of her first songs, it's like, it was sort of normal rap with a few jokes. And as she's made more releases, she's just got more jokey and more jokey. At this point, the whole thing is hilarious. So I think she just kind of realized what the people were responding to.
If this chicken tryna pay me, I'm gon' break shit. Put his body in that attic if he say shit.
Drop that body off, girl. Let's get our nails done. Let's get them slimed out while we're on vacation. Yeah, we locked in. Friendship bracelet. Shots to the face. Got him white, girl. Wasted.
Yeah, I got a wedgie in my ass and it's tight.
He hit it from the back, now I'm bleeding on that pipe.
Are we going out? I'm trying to have a night.
Oh, you're bringing guns, cause I don't like to fight.
Dude, are we going out? I'm trying to have a night. Shots to the face, get 'em white girl wasted. How good is that, man? Anyways, these guys are hilarious. I think it's fun.
Sister, tell me what you want. I'm on the same shit.
BFF for life, we in the same clique.
Yeah, we twinning at the mall. We got the same fit.
Hilarious. I thought that was worth a show. That shit just makes me laugh, man. Holy fuck. All right. We're gonna play some songs out of the regular queue. It's looking like Dead Metronome and then Skalakai up. If Dead Metronome's not here, we'll play Skalakai. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. Got a little bit of Skalakai. Let's do it. Make this type of stuff. Yeah. Nice. Get the mix that good and it'll blow up. Also, get front people that are that charismatic and easy to look at. Also, get a videographer that does like fantastic color grading and costuming. Pretty cool so far. It's like the tiniest bit too, like, there's some amount of harshness. Let me keep listening though. But I do really actually like this mix. This mix is good so far. I really like the depth that you've been able to create between the drums, the vocals, and the guitars. Like, it feels like the vocals are sitting in a cool spot where, like, they're not too far forward, but they also have, like, this sort of, like, space. You know what I mean? Nice. Is that it? Is there any more? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is good. Personally, I think the middle and like treble are poking out a bit, just a bit too much. So I would pull back the high end slightly and the middle frequency slightly. Maybe even in the master. Like, I don't think it's like a relative thing on one instrument. Yeah, just a little bit mid-heavy, little bit bright. Like, that's honestly about it. Like, do not make any major changes. This is a good sounding mix, dude. Yeah. Look, it's mostly just balance. Like, mix is mostly balance, as you know. So I think the way to go with this is be confident that it's a little much in middle and high frequency, but be very distinct and don't make compromises when listening back to how you've tried to solve it. So what I'm saying is, you go to the middle range, you apply an EQ. You then go to the high range, you apply another EQ. You listen to it back. No, it sounds worse. Okay, that's the wrong way to do it then. You go in there again. You try multi-banding. Oh, this ain't the play. Delete them. Okay, you go in there again. Maybe it's time for a little bit of EQ sidechain to get things like coming through in a way that reflects those EQ changes. Or maybe you're just looking at volume balance on the instrument. But as you know, there are tons of ways to sort of fulfill what I'm suggesting is the issue. So just try all the different methods you know to see if any of them really click with the dynamics. And because at this stage in a mix, man, you're essentially walking a tightrope depending on your skill level about, okay, the song is already enjoyable. How do I make it slightly more enjoyable? And like, the chances are, like, you're kind of just going to fall off that tightrope and make it slightly less enjoyable. You know what I mean? So I always try to think about, like, where there's more likely going to be diminishing returns. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you drive yourself crazy trying to solve this problem, don't worry about it. Just drop it. Because, like, the song is speaking already. But you've still got vocals to record. So, you know, it's still going to be a while until we're talking finals with this. So I think you know, you're probably not at that stage where you're like, you know, getting too neurotic about it. I know that's a common problem with mix engineers and producers. I sure as hell do experience it. Yeah, see what you can do. Try your different methods to make those balance changes I suggested. Honestly though, it's a W mix, dude. Sounds good. Sounds real good. Good job, bro. All right. We got some music. We got some more music. Some more music from Dead Metronome. If you're here, let me know, brother. Wait, how come that thing is sure taking its time to come through? All right. Wait, what? That seriously should be coming through though. What happened? What happened? What happened to my redeems? They're gone. Well, Tangiers. This is outrageous. I know, right? Absolutely outrageous. I mean, what even is happening here? I'd like a refund, Tangier. Nope. We know. Oh, maybe if I change to another scene, it'll work. You know what I mean? Sometimes which would suggest the source is broken. But, I don't know. I tried changing the source. It didn't work. Well, Tangier's broken, gang. Tangier? It's over, gang. It's over. No more Tangier. And it's never going to be a thing again. Never, ever, ever. Sag. You have no idea why kookaburras laugh? No, that's factually incorrect. They laugh as a defense mechanism. It's like it's like a territory, like, fuck off, like, get out of my fucking territory type shit thing. Yeah, I absolutely do. You know what I hate? I hate when thumbnails just straight, like, presume you don't know whatever they're talking about, and so they make a lie. But because we're in, like, everything is shit in business, and everything is a scam, the least of people's worries is when a thumbnail is, you know what I mean? Like, the least of people's worries is when a fucking, thumbnail is wrong. So, in context of, like, our life, no one gives a shit about a thumbnail that's straight up a lie. But I tell you what, when we had less to worry about, us millennials, when clickbait first started arising, oh, we cared. We were like, why is it a lie? It quickly became the standard and we started ignoring it. But in the beginning, we all hated these clickbait titles. It's pretty funny now looking back on it. Like, we were valid in hating them, but it was just like, there was so many worse things to come in life that now when I look back on it, I think we probably should have been focusing on different shit. Yo, what up, Jay? Rip Hayden Panettiere. Let me Google them. I actually haven't heard of them. Oh, wow. They were young, kind of young? Like my age kind of thing? What happened? Damn, dude. What was she known for? Is she an actress? Starring Claire Bonet on NBC, Kirby Reed in the slasher horror film Scream. Oh, she was the chick out of Scream. R.I.P., dude. R.I.P. I didn't watch much of her work, but at the end of the day, that is gone too soon no matter how you look at it. Rest in peace, Hayden. You'll be missed. Also, hello, JJ. Oh, Jay Will. Sorry. I just see Jay and I just be firing off. How you doing, Jay Will, though? I hope you're doing good, man. All right. I think that's about it for the music. I ain't seen anything new in there. You know what we're gonna do right now? We're just gonna listen to my favorite song at the moment. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do. Can we play when he goes, fool? It's right on the line where it's hard to tell if it's like a man's falsetto or whether it's like head voice. Like, fool, but not all crackly. Because guys can hit that note. There are plenty of guys that can hit that note in head voice. Yeah, it's head voice, right? It's not falsetto. It's just him going, fool, but like not all tense like that, right? It's head voice, right? He does it in falsetto now, but he's old now. So like that's completely, I mean, it would make it's more common that a guy couldn't hit that note softly. But there are guys that can hit it like that. But I just wonder, yeah, like, you think it's falsetto? Well, he disguises it really well. He really does. Woo! Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going, Foo! But he's putting like that bass on. Yeah, he mixes them. Yeah, dude. And that's one of the big things that I've always had trouble with, is blending my falsetto with my head voice. Dude, difficult stuff for me. Fries and gutturals, on the other hand, no problem. Like, that is easier for me to nail than like the other parts with all the transitions. Michael McDonald, one half of the Doobie Brothers, he told a story about how Kenny Loggins finished this song. He's the other guy in the Doobie Brothers. And essentially what happened was he had this throwaway piano line, which was this. Just the piano, like dun 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 dun. And he was fucking around with that, and he was talking to his girlfriend, or his sister, Michael, this is, at the piano at his home. He was talking to his sister as Kenny rocked up at the door. Yo, Weso! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Weso, if you'd like to submit some music through, well, you're welcome to. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, dude, you got a line skip if you want to chuck one in. You're more than welcome. Yeah, you're more than welcome, dude. And yeah, that sucks to hear, Jay Will, for sure, man. Living the dream, gang. Love to hear it, bro. Same very much. I don't know why why do replies do this? They fucking go to the wrong side of the goddamn fucking chat thing. Maybe we'll just do this one instead. There we go. That's better. But yeah, I'm vibing, man. We've just been listening to fucking... Anyways, the story with the Doobie Brothers was basically that Michael was halfway through writing this, but he didn't have a chorus. Kenny Loggins knocked on his door as his sister was saying, "Nah, it's a throwaway piano line. Don't work on it." And Kenny heard the piano from the door and wrote the chorus in his head. So when Michael and Kenny saw each other, when Kenny walked inside, Kenny goes, "Play that shit. Whatever I heard from the door, play it right now. I have the next bit." And Michael was like, "Holy fuck, I was struggling to figure out the next bit." So it's just crazy how some people can really not like ideas, but then if you don't listen to that, you go on to create a fucking hit. It's just crazy. I'm finding all the bugs tonight. How did this stream go, by the way, So let me know, man. Let me know. Yeah, welcome to the Mountainside stream. If you've got some music, chuck it in the queue. Regular submissions are still open. Also, you're welcome to chuck in a line skip if you are that way inclined. But regardless, welcome to the Mountainside stream. What the hell are you? I'm Zachy, and welcome to the Mountainside stream. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. But wait, so you got a free line skip and a cheeky shout out just for the raid, if I can type properly. Yay, it worked. Yay. Hey.
I love offshore gambling.
All right. Yeah, do it. I'll get the ball rolling. We were listening to this just before your guys rocked up, and we were just remembering how much of a banger this old school song is. When did this come out? Like 82 or like... Wait, it said down there. 79. Okay, I was only 3 years off. But yeah, definitely a relic of the era. Definitely. Dude, this particular bit, even though I like it, it sounds... There's something about the phrasing and shit that just kind of feels clunky. Like this even... This would have set off my alarm bells as far as this, like, and she rises apology, everybody know, dun 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 dun. Like, that rhythm and that phrasing in this section is a little bit odd, but whatever, it's still cool. If I heard the whole song together, I wouldn't have questioned it. Yes, my name is Zach. That is correct. Oh yeah, we got a cheeky line skip coming through from So thank you again for this board, by the way, brother. I'm glad that your stream went well. Ow, my foot! I just ran over my own foot with my chair. Amazing work, just phenomenal work there from me. Oh yeah. All right. We got a little bit of fucking wub talk coming through from our boy Wayso. Let's do it. Oh, my back, gang. Someone crack my back quickly. Ah. No, don't. You'll kill me. I'm weak. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Woo. Pocket has a pocket. Yeah, dude, the rhythm is fucking awesome in this. I'm just fiddling around with the EQ, don't mind me. Yo, what up, MC Wrecker? Sample my own voice from stream? It's good. That ending, bro. Yeah, the only bit of writing that I'm in contention with is that ending moment. Everything else swing and writing wise is perfect for me. But that ending, I'm like, wait a second, what? Wait. So yeah, that's writing feedback. I really like this, man. This has like just a great feel to it. It has an openness that feels like you're not forcing anything complicated or extreme. Like in the structure and the composition that I really enjoy. I also like your vocal. That was cool. That was inventive, but it fit. It wasn't too much, but it wasn't too little. It just was, and I liked it. I think there's some crowdedness in the middle low space in between the sub and the middle. So like somewhere between like maybe like 180 hertz and 600. I would search around there for further separation and clarity. Yeah, that's probably my only like outstanding advice, like those two things. this is cool, man. It sounds big. It's loud. It's well separated, I think, in all areas apart from the one I mentioned. I really like your writing as well. I would key into like whatever energy you were keyed into from a writing perspective and a vibe perspective. I would try to get back there emotionally because there's something about the way this moves that just feels natural to me, bro. Yeah, cool shit, man. I mean, you've always said cool shit, but this for me on the writing tip, it stuck out to me. It was produced, dude, but that's, but that's kind of what I'm getting at, is new spaces for you emotionally is how you get different types of writing. And that's what I think sort of made this seem a little different, like, composition-wise. And I think it's opened, like, a new, like a path for you. Not entirely new, like, it's still true to your genre, but it's given like a sort of fresh take on the structure and the movement and the breathing room and stuff like that. Yeah, cool shit, man. Cool shit. WA, let's fucking go. Wait, I gotta play back these choruses though. Also, thank you for the follow, Smolder. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, honestly, when I turn it up, that's the only thing that I really have like a outstanding thing with is like that I feel like it needs just slightly more mid-low like separation and clarity. But honestly, dude, like the mix is coming through pretty nicely balanced, like as is. Yeah, I wouldn't fret over it too much. But yeah, the whole like getting decisive, depending on where you're at, it can really help you as a producer. I found it weirdly counterintuitive that when I'm like, because I have the same experience as you, but I guess I found this out when I very first started the MountainsHide stream back in 2020, is like this immediacy forced me to actually make better decisions because I was overworking things typically. So because I knew the right things to do immediately and just didn't realize it myself, chat forced me to do that. And the same thing with beat battles, right? You're just rushing to get it done. But if you actually already have the aptitude and you're just overworking things, that opens new doors because you realize like, holy fuck, wait a second, I'm just overworking things. Improving means doing less work. Yes! Dude, that's the best improvement you could ever discover. Oh, I have to work less hard? Yeah, dude, the KISS fucking rule is like straight up real. And I think particularly relevant to people who have already gained the skill set but then overwork things. Yeah. I don't think keep it stupid is good when you just start. Keep it simple stupid is good when you're starting out. Because then people get like way too dynamic with their ideas and they have no way to execute them properly. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to go to a quick ad break. Guys, get your songs in. Regular queue is empty mostly and open. If you want to be played with priority, well, you can give me a little bit of money, exclamation tip, exclamation line skip. Otherwise, we'll be back after these short messages. Here at the MountainsHide stream, I'm the head of audio, the one and only head of audio. As the head of audio, it's my job to provide you with the highest quality feedback possible, even if it's a little confusing at times. Anyway, here at the MountainsHide stream, we handle all types of demo tracks. From I wrote this at 3 a.m. in a bathtub to this track's kind of just confusing and made up of random noises, tight demos. But that's no worry. What matters is we're a strong, close-knit community that helps each other. And ideally, you're here to help me with a few donos. Because as you may have guessed, Head of Audio doesn't pay that well. So if you're enjoying the quiet, awkward silence that this moment has created, maybe you'd like to chuck a few dollars my way so I could get a snack. Or enjoy a meal that isn't 2-minute noodles. So next time you give a dono and submit a 10-minute sick-as instrumental, remember, you're supporting the stream. And you're supporting probably the only guy in this stream that wears a suit, right? Or at least the only guy that eats 2-minute noodles at his desk. But hey, that's what makes this community special, right? We're here for each other, and I'm here for you. Next time you submit, remember, you're supporting the community, you're supporting the stream, and most importantly, you're supporting the Head of Audio. MountainsHide, we do music feedback, and you do donations, because even this king needs to eat. Oh, hi, my name's Zach, aka MountainsHide, and this is MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked, 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 MountainsHide Ranked. MountainsHide Ranked is a little different from other beat battles. You'll fight from a ranked all the way from bronze up to Grandmaster, with our new and improved rank spreadsheet that automatically calculates values for all battles that you'll never see. Our distributed ranking system that'll be a combination of our ELO system and all judges' scores. Please collaborate with me, streamers. I need help. The glee on your face. Imagine the glee you'll experience when you find out that you're way higher rank than you thought we'd think you were. Imagine the distraught nature of your emotions when you find out that your rank is much worse than you thought we'd think it was. Claim superiority over those noobs in chat. MountainsHide Ranked. Get ready to be absolutely furious, purely overjoyed, or just neutral. MountainsHide Ranked. Get wrecked and win the favor of your peers or something like that.
Mission is a go.
Have you been stuck in the regular queue on a feedback stream? Are you unable to pay for your own line skips, even with channel points? Every day, a member of the regular queue suffers. But it doesn't have to be this way. Be the change you want to see in the world. Change a regular queue participant's life today. Gift a line skip to a regular queue homie and change their life today. Oh yeah, you could change a regular queue homie's life today. Oh, you could, but you won't. Oh, ranked? Yes, happening this weekend. MountainsHide Ranked number 8. Yes, MountainsHide Ranked number 8. We're getting up towards the double digits with the amount of times we've run this son of a bitch competition. But yeah, no, it's always exciting. We get guest judges, we give away prize money. Yeah, we're in it, man. We're in it. All right, let's speaking of in it, we got a little bit of Smolder coming up next. Oh yeah, all right, let's run it. We got Hello version 5 from Smolder.
It's a picture. Smile, say cheese. No, it's a picture. That's rude.
If you lose your way on a cloudy day, when it looks like rain, I will be your place to hide inside our home. The nights will turn to gold. Have a hand to hold. You won't be alone.
Yo, Skynox with the prime, dude. Chuck it in the skip. Yeah, welcome in, bro. Welcome in, welcome in. Or welcome back, maybe. I don't know if it calls you a new viewer if you sub first. I don't know if it's chat or how that works, but hey, thank you for the sub, man. Wait, go ahead. Chuck it in there. We're going to run this one back, but chuck it in the line skip, man.
If you lose your way on a cloudy day, when it looks like rain, I will be your place to hide inside our home. The nights will turn to gold. Have a hand to hold. You won't be alone. Every sunrise, every landslide, through the goodbyes, I'll be your halo.
My name was Elemental. Got you, got you.
Every drawn line, through the goodbyes, I'll be your halo. I'll be your halo. I'll be your on a narrow road, when you're losing hope, don't know what to do, I'll be next to you to hide inside our home. The nights will turn to gold. Have a hand to hold. You won't be alone.
I think like the greatest problem in the world.
Every landslide, through the goodbyes, I'll be your halo. Every last time, every
Yeah, who's the singer, lol?
drawn line, through the goodbyes, I'll be your halo. I'll be your
Vocalist is Hannah. Yeah, this is dope. Oh dear lord. Yeah, this is dope, man. It sounds dope. It's just like classic future bass, like modern future bass banger kind of vibes. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. It's good. Maxed out the default 125. Wait, what? What the fuck? Is that a Pro Tools thing? I go far beyond that occasionally. And, yeah. Oh, FL Studio, right. Can you change some settings to, like, get that change? Like, surely that lets, like, there's some settings to go and open that up, right? Yo, what up, Bendover? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, honestly, that sounded pretty good to me, dude. I don't really have any big outstanding issues. Where you can add more mixer tracks this year to be able to do that. It's crazy to me that that was a limit to begin with. Yo, thank you for the follow, Morris. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make, like, my opinion on that is, like, why set a rule at all in a digital audio workstation? And, like, why bother doing that rule if you're not gonna, like, enforce, like, if there's not, like, because there's no valid reasoning behind an 125 track limit, but there might be some workspace, workflow valid reasoning behind, like, an 80 or 70 track limit. Like, I just don't see the premise of, yeah, we're going to cut you off beyond 100. It's like, that doesn't impress upon people a good workflow, if that was the idea. I got a call. Give me a second, boys. All right. Whew. Yeah, I don't understand because because the only thing I can think of is, like, oh, they did it to, like, impress a better work, like, to, like, sort of influence a better workflow. You know what I mean? Paywall, true. I didn't think of that. That's actually a fair reason. It's like, if you want to go next level and do, like, the 200 fucking, yeah, like, if you're using anything above 130 tracks, you're definitely either hard throwing or you're, like, some sort of professional. Like Ableton does? I'm not sure. Does oh, I've never used the fucking trial version of Ableton. That's why. That's why I don't know. But yeah, I assume that would have a track limit as well, right? All right, let's run some music, shall we? All right, we got a loudness warning on this one, boys. Strap in. Let's run it. Okay.
No. Number one bad man. No. Rule the session and no. Shake up the ground. When the boss come, them can't stick around.
Let's go. Hey, yo, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. So, I don't really have any issues. This is going to be mainly writing feedback. Although I do think maybe the production or the mix could use work, I don't really think that's the biggest issue here. I feel like it's just like putting things in a spot where they flow better, and not even for the verses, actually. I think this is a chorus thing.
Number one bad man, no, no, no. Rule the session and no, no, no. Shake up the ground. When the boss come, them can't stick around. No, no, no. Number one bad man, no, no, no. Rule the session and no, no, no. Shake up the ground. When the boss come, them know you're the number one bad man.
I reckon you gotta get your sub to follow that middle bass line. That boom, 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 boom. Oh, well, that's what the sub would be. Oh, no, it does. All right, then it could be production or mixing, like saturation, to get it to like pop up in the mix a little more. You're still gonna have to negotiate it with the middle bass, but I feel like the top end of the sub, so it's either going to be the bottom end of your middle bass or the top end of your sub that you're going to want to emphasize here. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's cutting through in a way that carries the chorus. Like here, I want like a little bit of oh, it's phase cancel. Yeah, so effectively it's not. I mean, if it is, but it's cancelled out by phase, then it's disappearing, right? Thus, it's not. Yeah, so I just want that melody more obvious in the middle low frequencies, or middle frequencies. Because I feel like that is going to do real big things for getting the hookiness of the chorus to land. Pardon me. Yeah, maybe it's not so much writing. Maybe it's just getting those resonances to cut through so the melodies really land. And also, this is definitely like a busy genre to mix. So, yeah. I wouldn't hate on yourself for, not getting it right immediately or whatever it is, because I've had like endless trouble mixing this genre. There's so much going on. The spectrum is hella full. And it's one of the toughest genres to manage, like mix-wise, I think. Also, I reckon in this, the and rum bum bum bum, like those particular like dubby rhythms, I reckon add slight variation the first time they occur to how they are now, because I like them, but there was something about them that got a little old in like variation wise. So I reckon like subtle variation of those particular ideas in the first time around, and then and then a little more variation on those particular ideas the second time they come around. Yo, what up, Voltiac? Oh my god, my chat's always just never. Yeah, every once in a while, towards the lower notes of the MIDI, it phases out. Gotcha. That's probably like the main stuff I have for this. The structure is pretty cool. I love the way the verses are landing at the moment. I think they're mostly fine. I wouldn't worry too much about the verses. I think it's just getting the flow really landing in the chorus. And yeah, I think that largely comes around to getting that like melody coming through a little more. The bass melody, that is. And then getting a little more variation the first time that occurs, and then even a little more the second time around. Other than that, I really quite liked this. I thought you did well. The things I liked about it were numerous. I love the halftime chorus. I love the placement of the vocals. I think your snare was really nice. It was like boxy, but in a like enjoyable way. Not all boxy is bad. This is good boxy. What would you call good boxy, by the way? So we can like have a separate word. Because you know how in sound engineering, it's like you can have warm, but you can also have muffled in that same space. What would good boxy be? I'm trying to think. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The snare sounds cool. Yeah, compressed maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You all know what I mean. Yeah, W track, man, had a cool bounce to it. A nice, like, big feeling when the chorus hit. Still a few things I want to get through in that chorus. But I think my favorite part of this was really the verses. Like, that a cappella that you had in there. The places you put it in was just like, mwah, such flow. Let's fucking go. Thank you for the submission, Skynox. Appreciate it, man. Oh, y'all are both back from a hiatus? Let's go, lads. Let's fucking go. Hey, no problems, Skynox. No problems at all, King. All right. What do we got going on here? We got some more stuff coming through. Looks like 1 year hiatus. Ooh, that's long. That's a long time. I was in the hospital for a bit, then new job, kicking my ass. Oh, bro, what? Wait, what are you? What's the new job? Bleep, beep, beep. Subway, let's go. Eat fresh. Also, in more news of Nepo babies being the only ones that can really succeed these days, did you guys know that Underscore's father is a Grammy-nominated audio engineer who worked with Elton John? Anyway, that's a bummer. I just want to see someone that came from low income with no connections. And you know what? That's harder than ever to find in the charts these days. I looked through last year's Billboard. Do you know there was only one guy in there that was like confirmed low income? Sam Fender. You go back to the 80s, literally a quarter of the Billboard is low income people. So access has completely gone away. It's so aggravating. Anyways, almost completely. I shouldn't say completely, but almost completely. All right. Don't worry, everyone can make it in the music. Dude, anyone who says it's so delusional. Like, the reality is, if you don't have access and resources and money, you are going to have an infinitely harder time doing the same things and gaining the same access. Is it possible? Yeah, of course. Of course. No one says it's not possible. We're saying there's levels of difficulty to working within an economy. And if you don't have access and resources and money to create those opportunities for yourself, it doesn't matter nearly as much how much aptitude and learning you've done and how much skill you can apply, because you're going to get way less opportunities to present that skill and create those situations for yourself. Yeah, exactly. The legwork you got to do without the cash to get those same opportunities is like 10 to 20 times more. So that's 1,000 to 2,000% for the same opportunities you have to work. So none of us is saying it's not possible. We're saying it's about 10 to 20 times harder. You would need to be relentless. That's such a great word for it as well. Relentless. Yeah. Yeah. And even then, that doesn't guarantee anything. Because even rich people try to do things and don't succeed with good resources. So, like, it's like, you know, you better be in it for the passion, bro, because more than ever, good luck. And I am in it for the passion, which is why I'm still happy. Because I'm not unrealistic. My life changed, 10 years ago I'm a music professional. I don't expect, nor am I trying for my artist project to blow up. I teach guitar lessons. I mix people's music. And I music educate and entertain online. Guess what? Altogether, most weeks, that's a full-time income. But I work very hard in hopes that other people can understand there's still a life in music. It just may not be the romanticized life that you're thinking of as a successful touring artist. But if you're really passionate and you've been lucky enough like I have, where there's been opportunities while you're working to springboard off that to start streaming. This stream started when I was working full time, and I would just stream on weekends and I would stream at nights. And then, a year later, after I was doing feedback and shit, I realized, like, yo, shit, this is a part-time job. Like, there's income here. And, you add a few incomes onto that, all of a sudden you don't need the fucking full-time job anymore. You add a few casual fucking things onto that, and all of a sudden things start to change. So yeah. When sometimes I think people assume that I'm like some unk still trying to pop off as an artist. Look, I put effort into my artist project. I love my artist project. But am I in some dreamland where I think it's all going to come together and I'm going to get some like label offering? Fuck no, bro. I'm out here enjoying music and enjoying the fact that earning a living is still something that's even possible. And you know what? Thank God for the internet, because Australia on the ground floor of earning a living. If I didn't have the internet, I'd be back in IT, bro. I'd be back in IT. There's no way I could do this without international support. There's no way I could do this. Anyways, shout out my international homies. That too, Skynox. Labels are more useless than ever. Like, more useless than they ever have been. It's crazy. Morris and Voltiac. Morris and Voltiac, you are being called upon. You are being called upon, my kings. Alright, if Morris isn't here, we'll play some Voltiac first, and then we'll jump back to Morris. Do let me know whenever you are here, Mr. Morris, and we can go ahead and give you a play. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Watch this. As soon as I click play, Morris is about to get back. 3, 2, 1, boom. 2 little short ones. Okay. What's the next one like? It's an indie game ass song. Funny how language works. Like, if someone else said that, that would be rude. But because you said that, it's like, okay, I see what you said. Both are vibey, man. Line at the end is cool. I like that lead at the end. Honestly, I have no issues with both of these. They sound cool. Yeah, I like both of these. I don't really got any issues with either of them. W Voltiac. W Voltiac. Bear, beep, 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 ba la da 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 wa ra da. Wellity. Do we have a Morris 123 go in chat? Is the real question. Oh yeah, it's for sure. I'm locked in on that singing thing right now. Boop de doop deep doop. Rup-pa-pa. Oh good, brother. Oh good. You have a good night, man. Alright, I don't think our bro Morris is here. And it's breaking my balls. It's breaking my balls, bro. Nah, jokes. That's okay. I still appreciate the submission, even though you're not here for it, but, you know. the thought was nice, you know what I mean? Like you just coming in, chucking your track in. I can dig that, bro. I can dig that. Yeah, much love, Voltiac. What you got for us? What you talking about, Skynox? Well, I think that's music over for today. I think we're raiding out, gang. This is a short one. I want to thank you all for being here. This has been the Mountainside stream. I'm about to... Another whip? We do one regular each stream. Really listen to yours, eh? Yeah. Oh, well, next time. I'll be back tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna send you off to one of my old musical acquaintances. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, he's working on some soft synthesis. Go and brainstorm with him. Go and see what he's doing. He's working within FL Studio right now. Thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Same place, same time. Thank you once again for being here. Stick around for the raid. This has been the Mountainside stream. Oh, yeah.